Holly. Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
The Wolfpack head coach told me before the game. In the locker room, he's telling his team before the game, this is the beginning of next year. They are a little disappointed they didn't make it to the college football playoff, but they want to use these extra 15 practices, this full game opportunity, as a starting point for next season. The next season starts today. That's the message as they take the field. Guys?
Holly, thank you. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Blazers offense as they take control of the football first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Man, it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. To the air, it's Burton. Flips it out in the flat. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. And the Blazers will send out the punt unit. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. So Nevada's offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. Here are the guys we expect to be impact players in this one. Running inside, it's Turner. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. A give to Brown. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Let's talk for a second about Nevada. For programs at this level, they are regularly fighting off the big school for diamonds in the rough, but it looks as if they won this battle with a commitment from a 3-star receiver, Jesse.
He just thought he had better opportunities on and off the field here at this program, and he's going to get a lot of chances to make plays early. With his talent, expect him to start right away, and if I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to be trying to find ways to get this 3-star the ball.
Going for the big play. He's got it inside the 15. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Nevada. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
He'll bring it out. It's Holmes. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time. Turning it on! And makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10. From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. They'll run play action. Grabbed in the middle, it's Ferguson. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw, it's Burton. Complete. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one. The Blazers have it with a 1st and 10. gives it on the option. He's going to yard on that one.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
Caught in the backfield, it's Mims. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. And the Blazers will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Brown. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Working that left side now. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. On 3rd down, here's Brown. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On 1st down, it's Brown again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Complete. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
We've reached the break. It's Nevada holding the lead. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the mistiming.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
Gonna look downfield again. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
3rd down has been right in the wheelhouse on this drive. They've already converted a couple of times, but they need the full 10 yards now. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. UAB comes out, the offense looking for a productive drive. They take over down 7-0 and trying to get even on this drive. Oh, better look out! He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. first down for this offense. Might as well give it to him again.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Looking downfield, it's Burton. Fires to the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Third and short from the 49 is this 4-down territory. They'll try to get the first through the air. Quickly complete. On the move is the 30. Flying down the left side. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, UAB. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver. Good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I love DBs that want to tackle, and they get an opportunity to look like heroes on these outside toss plays. Physical play by the corner there, getting the ball carried down behind the line of scrimmage.
Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. The offense lining up for a first down play. Got a little grass. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Turner. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The offense changing the play. Right back to the well. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
Oh, they're after him. Complete to the left. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Nevada comes to the line after getting the first down. Wants to throw it again, and why not? And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Nevada will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And they can't get on top of it to down it, so that ball will come out to the 20. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. To the air, it's Burton. Under fire. Soft spot in the middle. Snags it and he's open. Completely shot a bolt of energy into this drive. Inside the 40, finally stopped at the 39. That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They give it to him again. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
And that's what makes this defense so difficult to run against. They've got guys up front that just push offensive linemen backwards. They basically push the blockers right into the lap of that running back.
They'll knock him down right at the 35-yard line. Still a lot of ground to cover to get to the first down marker. That took every ounce of leg strength he had to sneak that one into the left corner. And with that, they've taken the lead.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Incomplete. They fought for it, but it just squirted harmlessly to the ground.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
So they're facing third and short from the 25. They'll try to run for it. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it first and 10 at the 31. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Catch in the middle. It's Turner. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Nevada. That's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. The quick out. Coming through with that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. They'll rush to the line. Clock stop for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Pulls it in. It's Brown. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Wants to fire on second down. Goes high to pull it in. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. So they'll try the field goal and try to draw even here before halftime. This one will be a 43-yard field goal attempt from the left hash. Absolute shank. Missed it. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal. And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. As expected, they're content to run out the clock and go into halftime. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Set to kick this one.
On the run from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. They'll run the counter. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
Wolfpack will have first and 10. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Backed up now. Here's second and long. The run inside. It's Brown. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
And that's a good sign for this offense, maybe finishing this football game. Maybe they can get that ground game going. They've tried. They just haven't had a lot of success. It made them very one-dimensional. Nice to see them run the football with some efficiency later in this game.
Nevada going quickly.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And you're trying to get the ball to your running back in space, and really good job tossing it on the perimeter. What do you need? You need to just set the edge. You got to do a good job with the offensive line. And then you need perimeter blocking out wide to hold their own. Do a good job, hold their own. Nice positive gain, nice positive toss play.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Right on the money. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rounding to the football?
The Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. On the run, it's Woods. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working, ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
He steps out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Big pickup on the ground, and they're rolling. Nevada moved the chains through the air. Let's see if they throw it again on first down. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Man, that D-tackle is cat quick. He exploded out of his three-point stance, got immediately into the backfield, and he was able to get that tackle for loss.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got his man on the right. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Might be changing the route. Running inside. It's Woods. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. They tried to fool him with the run on 3rd down, and they're looking at 4th and plenty of work to do. They're in makeable field goal range. They could tie the game, but instead they'll go for it on 4th down. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Wolfpack! And that one will put them up here in the 2nd half. That was an absolute sledgehammer of a drive, just taking the air out of the ball.
And it's hard when you run that many plays not to make a mistake and throw an interception or get penalties and put you in a bad spot. But the offense just strung play after play after play together and got in the end zone.
No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk after the third. Line.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Back to throw, it's Burton. Pressure coming. And it's a sack.
And what a great way to start the second half if you're on defense. You did some really good things in that first half, and so you set the tone here early by getting a sack, and you are sending a clear message to this offense. This second half ain't going to be easy.
Can they catch him? Boy, did he show it all on that return. The speed, the explosiveness, and took a little momentum with him out of bounds. Now it's Nevada out there to go on the attack. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. He'll start this drive firing. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. So now it's 2nd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. The sure hands, it's Woods. He'll go out of bounds, and he steps out right at the 8-yard line, and this offense is in business. We've reached the end of the quarter, and it's Nevada holding the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter steps. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Beck's going for the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Nevada. And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth quarter lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Blazers offense looks primed and ready to get things rolling here. Time is running short. They've let this game get away from them a little bit. They must get something done here to have a chance to pull it out late. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down. The Blazers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Grabbed behind the line, it's Brown. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. They're going to run it. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is the senior running back who's slow to get up. Holly will keep an eye on things on the sideline for us. To the air, it's Burton. He's got a man. Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds, a yard short at the 49. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, UAB!
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
They'll try to get the 2 and make it a 3-point game late.
Here we go, ready. Go.
Looking to throw. Safe completion on the screen. He gets it in for the 2-point conversion, and now they trail by only 3. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. One possession game getting late here, and the winner will take a great feeling into the offseason. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we've got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our
And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return with that small change. They take over at the 43. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Simpkins. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Probably need to pick up a few yards. From here, it would be a 62-yard attempt. Bringing the heat. They're working that left side. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job by the wide receiver finding that hole and the quarterback throwing a strike.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Man, what a really nice job by being disciplined by this defense. Like, understanding I'm trying to rush the passer, probably a passing situation type of a deal, but doing it with some discipline. They try to sneak the screen in. They've
got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Blazers. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
That is complimentary football at its finest. The defense gets the turnover. The offense punctuates it, uses it to their advantage, takes the lead late in the football game. Now that defense that just gave you a good stop, they need another one for you.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. Here comes the biggest drive of the game for this offense, down 1 score. Rushes on him. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The run inside. It's Woods. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. New set of downs after the completion. They'll toss it to the left. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And here's the thing, the strategy. You want to run the ball because, yes, you want to score and you want to win, but you don't want to leave a lot of time left on the clock for their offense to get another opportunity. So that's a bit of the gamesmanship going on right now. And I think you're seeing that with their offensive coordinator and his choice in play calling.
Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. Throws to the tight end. Got his man. And wisely gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got the first down, now in plus territory and a chance to save themselves. Wants to throw it again. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. The Wolfpack put themselves in a hole here on 2nd down. Snagged out of the air. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. 3rd down coming, but we'll have to wait just a second. Offense wants to think things over. They call a timeout. He's got it. They are on the move as As they pick up the first down, they'll spot it at the 28. Wants to go right back downfield. Quick completion on the out route. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Nevada. That's their second. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Trying to find the end zone.
And they've trusted their QB to throw the football. And he's going to have to make plays. He's made plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up clutch in a big moment when your team needs it.
Makes a grab. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. They'll try to pound their way in. Touchdown, Nevada! And they've moved out front here in the 4th. The Wolfpack fight back.
Man, this game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at you, defense. We got the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing on ice and win it for me.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Burton. Here comes the heat. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
I think the frustrating thing for this offense at this point is they've had a lot of success, and still they find themselves down on the scoreboard. And so I think if you're going to get back in this game, you've got to go back to the well. Think about the play calls that have worked.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left.
Man, you know the defensive coordinator on that play was holding his breath, because in the 4th quarter, you've got one of the fastest players in the game going deep on you. And that's going to be a helmet sticker for somebody. Like, forcing an incompletion against that guy, that's incredible.
It comes down to this. One more snap left in this game. If they get a touchdown, they can find a way. Looking deep down the right side. Makes a deep grab. They'll bring him down as he bulks up those numbers, but not the most important one, as they'll come up short in this game. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters. And this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang,